Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Spirit Guide messages for July 2019. I do apologize, these are a little late. I got sick in June, so it kind of set me back on recording a little bit. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to start by pulling a card here to look at your energy body, which chakra your Spirit Guides would like to bring your attention and focus to. And what's weird is I'm doing this, Sagittarius, I'm like deja vu, like I've already done your reading for Spirit Guide messages for July, but I have not. Like, it's just weird, weird, weird. Okay, so let's see what is coming out here. Oh, we have some heart chakra energy, Sagittarius, and it's attached to forgiveness. So that's what your spirit guides are bringing to your attention. Now, this could play out several different ways. This is a general reading. So, Sagittarius, for some of you, your spirit guides are bringing you to your heart space to allow you some awareness of the different wounds that exists in that area of yourself, and that it's time to heal and purge, release, let go, forgive. And forgiveness is not saying what happened is right or agreeing to it whatsoever. Forgiveness is an acceptance that you cannot change the past and what's happened. Like, it happened, it is what it is, and there's no reason why you should continue on carrying that heartache within you, that wound within you, because every time we remember and think about a painful experience, we relive it for ourselves, okay? And so for some of you, it's time to no longer live experiences of the past that caused you a lot of pain. It's time to shift your focus on forgiveness and healing for whatever that means for you personally, okay? Now, for other Sagittarius with this card, I feel there are some connections in your life where there is healing and forgiveness that's going to take place. We have the sun in Cancer. We have this new moon in Cancer with this solar eclipse. So that is all about like connection, our roots, things that are near and dear to our soul. And Sagittarius, it's coming through quite strong in your reading. Like, it is time for healing and forgiveness. So let's pull another card for your house energy and see, you know, where this is coming through the strongest. Okay, wow, the 10th house, the world. Sagittarius, with that, some of you, this forgiveness has a lot to do with like workplace connections, or however you conduct your business. There's definitely something that's happened here in the past, and you have carried a lot of heartache around this situation, and it is definitely time for that to be addressed and worked on, just for your own personal happiness and prosperity. Also, some of you, if there was somebody in the workplace who like tried to tarnish your name, trash you, say untrue things, I feel like there's this like there's a mending here where they may be apologizing to you and asking for forgiveness for just different things they did and they said, okay? Because with the 10th house, that has to do with reputation. So outside of the workplace, if, you know, in the family, in your social circle, if you're on social media, if, you know, there's somebody who's been trying to trash you or tarnish your name and reputation, July brings about the energy of healing and forgiveness and release to let all of that go. And it's like you're coming into a new cycle of energy, and whoever was coming at you, they're not coming at you anymore, Sagittarius. They're more in a place of, I just want to work it out, or I just want to be cool with Sagittarius, or I just want to agree to disagree. Like, I don't want no beef with Sagittarius, okay? So, big healing taking place, and many of your connections and relationships, especially in the workplace, or you know, where somebody's tried to tarnish your name or reputation and say things that were not true. It's like you are really rising above and just releasing all of that, and some of these connections are going to be restored. But for others of you, this is really where you are elevating and just letting go and moving on to bigger and better. So Sagittarius, let's pull some more cards here. This is like major heart healing month for Sagittarius. And you know what? I think I kind of saw a little bit of that in in Aries and Leo. So it must be a fire sign thing, because Aries also received a heart chakra card and Leo received a root chakra card. So I feel for the fire signs, it's definitely an energy of healing and purge and forgiveness so that you can elevate and move forward in stronger connections, okay, than what you've had in the past. And look at this. Psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. Yeah, Sagittarius, anybody that was trying to come at you, say things that weren't true, or just be a jerk in your own personal dealings with them, Spirit has come in and Spirit is protecting you, okay? And that's probably why nobody wants beef with Sagittarius anymore, just because of the backlash that they may be experiencing in their own personal life, all right? Based on, the energy they projected towards you. Now that's coming back to them. Exactly what they tried to hand to you or do to you is coming back to them and kind of blowing up in their face. So they're in a position now of, I just want to be cool. I want to make it work. For others of you, some of these connections, it's just, and man, look at this, all this green heart chakra, and then look at purple, and this card is purple. So there's like some crown chakra energy going on. That's that psychic protection. Sagittarius, wow. This reading, even if this is like just a personal relationship in your life, okay, I feel like they see the light. Like there's just a big shift in perception in others and in yourself about what's happened, and like an equal and mutual desire for healing and forgiveness, reconnection, or finally clearing the air so both of you can go on in peace, okay? That's what I see here, Sagittarius. Major heart healing. You are so protected by Spirit. You have nothing to worry about. Anybody that's tried to come at you, it's going to blow up in their face, because in this reading, whatever that energy is, it's unjust. It was malicious. It was ill-intended. And now, there's no effect, okay? They cannot penetrate the shield of protection that Spirit has around you. Many of you who are, spiritually gifted, I would highly recommend in July just putting more energy and effort into, protecting and shielding your energy, because Sagittarius, there could be people who are jealous of you or your gifts. So whether you're spiritually talented or artistically talented, and with the 10th house there, that's like the world, like the public eye, the spotlight. If there's people who are jealous of you, your ability, your talent, the way you're growing, the way you're succeeding, don't play into any of it. Seriously, just forgive them and move on, because you're protected, you're being elevated, and the place they're coming from is not a good place. It's out of jealousy, and that has nothing to do with you. We all have the capability to be successful in this lifetime. It's just a matter of our beliefs and our choices and how much we're willing to put into our dreams, goals, and desires, right? So whatever your accomplishment, gosh, I don't know why I struggled with that. Whatever that is for you, that's yours, Sagittarius. And don't let anybody try to make you feel bad or take it from you. Anybody coming at you saying things that aren't true, it's just going to blow up in their face. And again, like, you're advised to just rise above and forgive the pettiness, okay? For those of you where this goes much deeper, I feel there is, you know, conversation and communication that's going to happen for some of you, and for others of you, it's like you've just got to make the decision to protect your energy, choose forgiveness, can't change the past, and move on. And it just elevates you and makes you happy, takes you to a much better place, Sagittarius. So let's pull some dice. Okay, yeah, look at that. You got the World. So you got the World twice. Man, some of you, you're really out in the spotlight. We have the Two of Cups. And then look at this. We have the Devil. The Devil is the representation of Capricorn energy in the tarot. And the 10th house is the house of Capricorn. All right. So, man, your reputation and your standing, for some of you, that is so highlighted this month. My goodness. Again, anybody trying to say false things, Sagittarius, just stand your ground. Be the bigger person about it, and do whatever it takes to protect yourself and your energy, and trust that Spirit has your back, because I do feel like this Two of Cups is speaking to that, like Spirit has your back. And you know, anybody trying to come at you, it's just going to blow up in their face. Forgive them for it, though, because they just want what you have. They're jealous of what you have. Or, you know, it's hard for other people to see people succeeding sometimes. You know, everybody's on their own journey. Some people are very open and awakened and enlightened and are excited for others who are achieving and accomplishing. And then there's others who just, you know, based on their life experience, they're not in that place vibrationally to be able to feel the excitement and happiness. You know, some of you, this could be in your personal life where things are really taking off for you. This is a really good month for you, and not everybody can be happy for you. All right, Sagittarius, like, just accept it for what it is, and don't take it too much to heart, because, you know, sometimes envy is the best compliment. Because at the same time, instead of somebody being envious, they can turn into inspiration. And you being, you know, pure and real and taking the high road about it can make it easier for it to turn into inspiration. All right. But if you play in, you speak your mind, say things that aren't very nice in return, even though you have every right, it keeps that person in a place of envy and jealousy. So, you know, your accomplishments, remember, they have the power to inspire jealousy, and they have the power to inspire. Focus on just inspiring people, and don't even pay attention to the jealousy, the pettiness, any of it. Even if it's people that are close and near and dear to your heart, Sagittarius, your what you achieve in accomplishment and accomplish, that's for you. Okay. Also, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing here, with this forgiveness and the World, I see there could be a connection in your life, potentially with the Capricorn. And this, you know, for some of you, this person could live like in another state or another country, just with the World coming through so strongly. And, you know, this here to me looks like there could be a healing to this connection, this relationship. However that is for you, a very strong, like, work kind of connection. You know, this is general, so it could be a friend, a romance, a family member. I just see, Sagittarius, where there's, you know, forgiveness needed for something that's happened in the past. The World here, the cycle is over. It's time to forgive, heal, release, whether you guys are reconnecting or it's just time to let this wound go in your heart so that you can rise higher in your life, in your situations. All right. Also, this kind of little interesting message, Sagittarius, some of you may be going on some sort of trip or vacation or travel in the month of July, maybe even with the Capricorn. And, you know, what I feel about this, to me, it feels like a positive message. Like there may be some sort of breakthrough that you achieve on this vacation with whoever you're, or this travel, wherever you are, whoever you're with. Like there's some forgiveness needed in this relationship and it happens, or through conversation, connection, and spending time with this person through some sort of travel really allows you to come into a place of forgiveness of different things that have happened in your past. Okay, so it's very positive. All right, so let's pull some more cards. Let the haters hate, Sag, because what's the saying? If you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. That's the truth, unfortunately. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. Next out, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Five of Wands. All right. So with this forgiveness, Sagittarius, there could be some, like, I have to be honest with these cards. It's like, this is not easy for you, okay? But with this Ace of Swords, and we're just going to put that guy right there, you have the power to do this. I don't know if it's like you're really struggling to forgive what somebody said or did to you, or you're really afraid that like they won't be able to forgive you for something that you did or said, all right? But listen, the energy for you guys is all about healing and mending. And if if somebody cannot forgive you, that's on them. You have the Ace of Swords here. It's time for you to be free from all that energy. Like, you don't need it in your life. If you've come to a place within yourself and it's genuine and you're like, I want to forgive you, I want to work this out with you, and they are open to it, that's on them. You're still going to be freed, Sagittarius, because you put it out there. Spirit's going to have your back. You are protected here, okay? For others of you, people trying to come in to create, forgiveness within the situation where it's you've got to forgive them. I do see some internal conflict about that inside of you, Sagittarius. And with the Ace of Swords here is you've got to do what's best for you. You definitely need to forgive, release, and let go, and not rehash it over in your mental body or emotional body anymore, because it only harms you. But it's really up to you, your choice. Do you allow this person back in and try again? Or is this, okay, yeah, guess what? We can talk, we can work this out, but then we're going to go our separate ways. Like, it's really up to you how you want any of these relationships to stay or leave your life. Those relationships that are trying to return into your reality. It's like you hold the final decision there, okay? Now for where it's the other way around, where you are hoping for forgiveness and understanding from somebody, again, Sagittarius, all you can do is put it out there and trust that the universe, whatever happens, is how it's supposed to be, especially with that psychic protection there, okay? Really trust that, the way things unfold and flow. And again, I do see some of you like having a lot of success and accomplishment and happiness in July, and not everybody around you being able to be happy about that. Again, Sagittarius, don't get caught up in that. Just, enjoy what's happening for you and forgive the pettiness and the drama, and just, don't involve yourself in it, because again, you can turn that into inspiration by you maintaining your vibration and not being triggered and letting somebody drag you down just because they can't be happy for you, okay? And anybody, again, trying to come at you, say false things, make false claims, it's just going to blow up in their face. Don't even give it your time or energy. So Sagittarius, let's pull some bonus cards here. Okay, unseen path, surprising news, and lucky streak. I love that. Yeah, Sagittarius, I just feel like whatever's popping off for you guys in July is good stuff. Especially like those of you in like your career, or those of you out in the public eye, like you're getting a lot of recognition, you're getting noticed, you're on a lucky streak. Like, you don't see this coming. It's almost a surprise, a shock to you. The way, this just, oh, look at that. I hit my elbow. A shock to you. Like, you don't see it coming. Like, just the way, like, how magic this month is for you guys. My gosh. But again, you just be happy, Sagittarius. You do you, and you move forward. And with this shocking news, this again goes back to like that forgiveness and potentially reconnecting. You may have never thought like a person would, you know, reach out to you again and try to mend the bridge, or maybe you thought you would never try to mend the bridge with somebody that you hurt and offended. You know, this is general, so it could go either way. And I just feel like there is success in it, okay? On regardless of how it works out, it's just very freeing, a freeing month for you. You're making decisions. There's a lot of positivity on your side, a lot of recognition really standing out. Those of you, again, going on some sort of travel, vacation, I just feel like there's some unexpected happy surprises on that trip, that travel. And I don't know, Sagittarius, you're doing great in July. Don't involve yourself in people that are petty, drama, whatever. Like, don't even go there with them, because it's not worth your time. Things are going so good for you guys. Like, don't even go there. Just ignore them. And again, I feel like it will turn into inspiration. Like, wow, I can't believe Sagittarius did that. Or I can't believe Sagittarius is accomplishing these things, you know? And you could just smile and say, believe in yourself, have positive thoughts, believe in the magic, reach for the stars, trust spirit, trust the universe, you know, do what I do. Okay, so what is the advice for Sagittarius? It is perception. There are things known and there are things unknown, and in between are the doors of perception. So yeah, Sagittarius, listen, this really is honestly a good advice for this whole reading, despite what's going on in your world, because with this perception, again, I feel some of you, it's just your life is popping off so well that those who are envious or not your fan, whether in your personal life or more in the public eye, the more you just continue to be true to you and not lower yourself whatsoever, it shifts their perception, okay? And you become inspiration to them rather than them being jealous or petty or trying to find fault and flaw within you or what you're doing. It like turns around into inspiration. And for some of you, it's like people, you know, in your life that just weren't very much on your side or helpful. I don't know. It's just like Spirit's changing something in their heart, like heart healing happening across the board in you and in others, and people seeing you from a different light, you seeing them from a different light, the unseen path finally taking shape and being able to meet in the middle and see all sides, you know, all parties involved, being able to understand each other. Big emphasis of that healing energy, Sagittarius. Also, again, elevation, like really standing out, being in the spotlight, being noticed, being recognized, highly protected by Spirit. Lucky streak, a lot of good things unfolding for you guys in July, Sagittarius, 100% across the board, and deep healing in the heart space, which I feel is most important of all. So Sagittarius, you just do your thing and shine and be grateful in your heart for Spirit, because you are protected and have a very positive forecast for the month of July, okay? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.